workout for you. So the interval workout can be done outside. You do need some resistance bands and a medicine ball. So a green strength band and a purple strength band and a green mini band work just perfectly. If you don't have a medicine ball, that's fine. I'll give you a different option. Not a big deal. The way the intervals are set up is you're going to do 30 seconds of a strength exercise followed by a cardio exercise, and that cardio exercise is going to increase in time each round. So starting with 10 seconds, then 15, then 20 seconds for a total of 3 rounds. Then you'll take a break and move on to the second superset. So the first one we're going to do is a resistance band deadlift followed by medicine ball slams. So doing the combination of strength and cardio kind of hits both systems. It's fast, it's a nice quick superset, but it does leave you nice, breathless, sweaty, and feeling worked. So I'm just gonna get my timer here, and we are going to start with resistance band deadlifts. So when you're doing those deadlifts, you want to take your purple band, fold it in half, and then loop it around your feet. Coming into your deadlift stance, remember that deadlifts are a hip hinge, and you are going to thrust forward against the resistance of that band, making sure that you hinge backwards to hit the hamstrings. And use your glutes to lock out at the top. Okay. And then you're going to jump right into those medicine ball slams for 10 seconds. And back into deadlifts. So you're trying to move through as quick as you can. So your glutes should be starting to warm up here. Too far back. And this time going for 15 seconds. And back into deadlifts. So nice quick transitions through them. And just make sure you're breathing throughout the exercises too. And back into slams, this time for 20 seconds. Alright, so that would be your first superset. So you're gonna grab a swig of water, catch your breath, and then we're gonna go into our second one. Banded rows, supersetted with sprints. So depending on how you feel about your rows, you can either do bent over rows or seated. I'm gonna go for bent over, in which case you want to take your purple band. The wider you take your feet, the harder it is, and then I like to cross it over, keeping that bent over position, and then rowing up. You can also row in a neutral grip, it just depends what you feel comfortable with. Or you are going to do it seated, and again, crossing over to get a little bit more tension, pulling to pause. And then you're just doing sprints wherever you have the room. If you don't have a medicine ball, you could do sprints supersetted with the deadlifts. Or if you don't have the room to sprint, you can still do medicine ball slams. So honestly, just make do with what you can. Okay, so we are going to start with our 30 seconds of rows. And then jumping right into your sprints with touchdowns. And back into rows. And 15 seconds of sprint. Last round. And finish off with 20 seconds. All right. Whew. Okay, so grab some water, take a breath. The next one we are going to use a mini green band. If you have one, for this one it's completely not necessary because we're going to do banded push-ups, supersetted with jump ups, which I'll show you in a second. So your banded push-ups, if you have the mini green band, you're going to place it on your hands and pull out. And all this does is activate your back and your shoulders muscles a little bit more during your push-up. It also forces you to do a close grip push-up. If this is a little bit insane for you, that's absolutely fine. We are aiming to go for about 30 seconds. So either ditch the band, use an elevation. So if you have a step or a chair to do angled push-ups instead, absolutely fine. Kind of do what's best for you. And then jump ups. You can use TRX straps from this. You can also just opt for squat jumps if you're feeling a little bit tired. These are rather tricky. It did take me a little bit while to get. So you're going to start in that kneeling position. You're going to squat back and jump up into the squat. So again, do what feels comfortable for you. You're going to grab your band and your timer and go for push-ups. And then right into the jump ups. And back down to push-ups. So nice and fast. Okay, and this time for 15 seconds. your last round. So 30 seconds of push-ups. Again, elevate them or go from your knees, both fine. Clearly my push-ups are starting to slow down a bit. Okay. Finish off with 20 seconds of your jumps. Good. All right. So, fairly straightforward, but it does get you nice and work. Take a little bit longer of a breaks between supersets. I was just trying to get done while the baby sleeps. So there's that. You can, depending on what you have access to, really you just need to pick any cardio exercises that you kind of have the ability to do. So medicine ball slams, sprints, jump squats, burpees, any jumping jacks, really anything that you're able to do and feel comfortable doing, you can rock that. I personally like to alternate a lower and an upper for this, otherwise I find you fatigue a little bit too quickly and any plyometric that you do gets a little bit sloppy, so just keep that in mind. But 3 rounds of each with the cardio increasing as you go will get you nice and sweaty. Maybe don't do it in the middle of the day when the sun is rather toasty, but regardless, it's a fun one, it's a quick one, so enjoy!